Hello, today I'm going to show you how to attach your tree to a base. So right here I'm just preparing the wire for my new tree that I'm going to make, and in total it is 24 inches. I just use the ruler as reference and I just wrap it completely around, and I only cut one side of the wire, as you can see here. And it's okay if you have one that's longer than the other. You can just cut that and even it out. Again, this is 22 gauge. Okay, so here in this next step, you can see that I've already completed most of my branches here. So I'm going to show you again how I do that. This is 24 inches in total, as you can see on the ruler. And I'm going to bead about 3 beads onto the wire. So once those are beaded, I'm going to hold the middle part of the bead and I'm going to just slightly squeeze the other two down and twist it about 5 times, maybe 4 or 5 times. And I'm going to do this about 4 more times so I can make a branch with about 4 little branches. So as you can see, it's completed here, and I'm going to show you again. It's just 3 beads. You twist those together and then you just make 4 more of those, separating the wire on both sides. And it's okay if it comes out uneven. You can always cut the longer part of the wire off, just so that way they can be even. And you're going to see that in about a minute that it's going to happen to me. Okay, so now that those branches are completed, I take 3 at a time and I twist them all together, locking them in. And I'm going to do that to all my branches and make sure that they're nice and straight and also even. So I'm just going to cut off any parts that are uneven. And once that's completed, then I'm going to take 3 more or 2 more. It depends on how much you want on your branches, like how thick you want your branches on your trees. So I do about 3, and I'm going to twist those all together. And I'm going to keep doing this until they're all twisted together in bunches of 3. And now I'm going to twist these 2 together, and then I'm going to go ahead and twist both of my thicker branches to form my tree. Okay, so now that your tree is completed, you're going to take your base of whatever you like to use. I like to use crystal clusters. This is the resin I use. And I also have a UV ray light next to me. That's the one I bought a long time ago. It's quite big, but you can find smaller ones. I believe it's 60 watt in the back, but again, there's also this moss too you can find at Michael's. You can also add moss onto your rocks. I would recommend using hot glue on top of the resin once that's cured, if you're going to do that. But right here I'm going to add a little at a time, and as I add it, I'm going to do my UV ray light and cure it, and I'm just going to keep adding small amounts as I go into my tree is finally just stuck on there, and it's not going anywhere. In the end, I add a pretty good amount, but like I said, I add small amounts at a time, just because if you add a big amount, it's going to run down your crystal and it's going to be hard to take off. So you want to do small amounts at a time. Okay, so here's the finished piece. Again, I added some beads at the bottom of my tree, but that's how it looks once you attach your tree. And that's attaching your tree with resin. I hope you enjoyed this video.